Hello. We're gonna be recruiting all 21 pilots to combat the absolute. That'd be great, except that I'm a 21 pilot clicky. I'm like very much in the fan, in case you couldn't tell with the music we started with today. So I know there's just two of them. There's just this the drummer, and then like he does everything else, but like vocals. Tyler Joseph is like magic. It's genius. But I mean, I don't mind 2 additional recruits, but it is just 2 people. How did they all fit on stage with the magic of belief and friendship? That is how. You know, we should know that lesson by now. According to all the anime in the world, the power of friendship is unbeatable. Second power, I would say, is talk no jutsu. And hopefully we can flex a little bit of that today as we're gonna go around the Shadow Realms, kind of picking up those mini bosses here. I have a -1 to charisma, but hopefully we can talk no jutsu our way out of there. The real friends are the pilots we made along the way. That's so funny. I'm semi-tempted because for the last 2 concerts I've gone to for them, I've made little bracelets that I give around because it's fun to make them. I usually listen to the music and the set list while I'm making them, and then it's just really cool to see people's like faces light up when you give them to them. It's just something nice and fun to do. So I have half of mine to maybe make one that says that on it. I'll have to like shorten it somehow, but people will understand. Also, hello and happy Monday. Happy new week. It's nice to see you here again. And for anybody new in here, my name's Nox, or you can call me Beats, and we're still playing through Baldur's Gate, still in the Shadow Realms. I think I said I was gonna do the mini bosses today, so that's what I've got my heart set on. And we'll see how far I get. But I will legit try to make it charisma rolls as much as possible. But we did just finish a long rest, so in case my words fail me, which they tend to do IRL, this is a game, let me escape. We can fight some of them, maybe. Oh no, you made it to Act 2! You got a hireling to try and talk the boss down. I'm assuming that you made the hireling like as max charisma as possible? Or were they just fodder? But then it switched to your 8 charisma character? Yikes. That's why? Is that supposed to happen? Look, my charisma is 9. However, I have a -1 because of my gloves, so technically we're in the same boat. 8 charisma. 8 charisma. Hey, we need a Riz Master in everybody's life. No combat capabilities, all talk. All talk, no bite, sort of deal. Look at our party. All the girlies. We'll count. Will is a honorary girly. He counts. He's okay. Yeah, I have half of mine to have Will talk, but I kind of want. If it was like me playing it, I would choose it maybe that way. But I also, the other half of me is like, yeah, but you created a character, and like this is a stream gameplay, so just let the roles be what they are. So I'm probably gonna do that. I'm gonna use my horrible charisma character. A great rogue though, especially stealth and sleight of hand wise. Like, we're doing good. But man, I talk out of my ass. So yeah, we're gonna head that way. We're gonna head to the House of Healing first because it's closest, and I get to pick up that other quest we've got. 2 birds with 1 stone, one could say. Hey, that's good. They haven't been as scary. I'm just so scared of honor mode. I'm gonna do it eventually, right? I said that. But I'm still scared.
Don't give me trouble now.
I think a lot of them die at the very beginning, and then you kind of get in the groove of it. And then I would say another big lead out would be the Ketheric fight. But there's a lot you can do to prepare for that too. That never gold. That door. no doors. The biggest enemy in any D&D game, the door. No match for me. Ooh, a chest. Keyrin hair. What is Keyrin? Many view Keyrin as heralds of good fortune, and for good reason. Even the tiniest strand of hair holds a wealth of benevolent magic. Alright, that sounds magical. I'll take it. I got a key. Surgery and Physiology, a Sharn's primer. Every page of this medical text is crisp and unblemished, and every quill stroke precise. I wish I could write like that. Like, have y'all ever seen like old-timey writing? And they used to do that with like quills and shit. That's so pretty. I haven't had to like write things in a while because, you know. But I used to mess around with how I used to write things. Like, I'm no artiste. At least I do not believe in my artistic skills. I'm working on it. But I would mess around with letters for days just to make them basically make them look really weird, but then still have them look like the letter they are. It would come up with some really cool styles. How's my Monday been so far? At work, I literally did just one thing the whole day. I babysat some tests, and then I tested 28 units, and only 6 of them passed. I think it was just an alignment issue, so I did that before I left, and I'm gonna check on it after stream. If they all failed again, I'm not sleeping tonight. But if they pass, we're gonna have a lovely Tuesday. But because I babysat that all day, it went by pretty quickly, so I can't complain too much. But they need to pass, is all. Kitty in Monster Hunter is like a unicorn. Oh, that can summon lightning? Even cooler. Wasn't there a unicorn, like, horror movie? Was it called, like, The Last Unicorn? Or did I make that up? It had Jenna Ortega in it. I don't know if it was supposed to be comedic in any way, but it was giving that vibe from the trailers. I didn't see it. But I think unicorns can be pretty intimidating creatures. And if one can summon lightning, even more. Just saying. Poisoner's gloves. When you deal poison damage, I never really do that. The target needs to succeed a Constitution saving throw or become poisoned. Okay, I see. I guess not every instance of poison damage means you have them poisoned. Okay, that makes sense. You need that if you're already poisoned. I got that. Wow, potions for... There's a fight nearby. Toe-soled shoes. Take them because they look shiny, but I probably won't use them. I think they're like through this door, so I'm not gonna go through this door yet. Also a ring somewhere. I think it's inside though.
In memory of Tora Deeproot, dearly missed by her 14 children and 96 grandchildren.
Oh, I neglect all of my characters, I guess, in that way. Is you find fancy camp clothing, I don't use them. I guess I'm not in camp too much that I'm okay. Their armor, though, I do try to match and color and, like, coordinate. So I do that. And then I have the Faerun Colors mod. So we have, like, a bunch of colors to choose from and unlimited switching back and forth. Because from the dyes they give you in the game, I just wish that you could preview it before you actually do it. Because some of the colors look really different depending on the material that you're dyeing. And then you like end up wasting it. I know you can still buy more, but like, it'd be nice if you could preview it is all. Because if the bottle's pink and it comes out green, I would just like to know that. Up there? Yes. It's going to the gift fight, or is this just a little area I've never been? What? Advantage on stealth checks. Why have I never seen this before? Mine still's cooler, but cool sword. Scout's note. Gerald, I want you to infiltrate the outpost from the ridge. Certain your sword will make short work of any obstacles. Let us take the initiative in this fight. Add. Watcher's shield. Advantage on perception checks. I don't use that, but both will and Shadowheart. Shield.
Defender of the people.
What did I just do? Put it in Will's inventory, but I think we're gonna keep them as it. But I've never ever seen
Shouldn't have missed
those items.
More interesting times.
That's wild. Oh yeah, because you can do that, right? You can switch to showing camp clothes and not on this menu. I forget about that. I've only done that a couple of times when... I do it a lot of the time for the helms. Because they're really cool. But they don't sometimes match the vibe, or they look ridiculous, but they have amazing stats. So most, if not all of us, are probably wearing something on our heads, but they're hidden. And there are a couple of like armors out there that like do amazing things, but don't look so great. So in those instances, yeah, we switch to camp clothing, but I don't do a good job of like maintaining that.
What's that?
Like it's a lot of default stuff. Do you ever switch companions' camp clothing? Because they all kind of come with like their set clothing, right? I know a lot of people like Mithara's, and then quite a few people also like Karlach's. So they sometimes loot that for their own character. It fights like over there though. But I've never done like swapping characters.
That's curious.
Did you dye the clothing, or is it just a black for Lazel? Both are valid.
Clustered fires and tents. The Absolute's army is camped here. Better not press my luck.
Not yet, we won't. In one of my friend playthroughs, we were at the bridge and we had this basically dialogue come up. And she walked through the bridge and the game was like, "Are you sure you want to do this?" And we quick saved and we're like, "Sure, we've never done this before." So she clicked yes, and it only sent her through. And the rest of us just watched nothing. We were just at the bridge. So we heard everything she was saying because we were on a call together. We're like, "That's so sad. You got thrown into jail and we didn't even get to come with you." But we had quick save, so we reverted and did not do that path permanently. It was just I wish they had bunched us all into that fate rather than just a few of them. What's okay. Default black looks good. I've done a red before, and I think depending on the shade of red, it might look good on Lazel too. So if you ever wanna try that out. This Lazel's like a green, so it's a nice contrast. They bring out might as well. I have one sneak. Can't have disadvantage. Why do I have disadvantage? Alright, I'll wait then. I can be patient. You could try a shade of green. I'm just worried that, like, it'll blend too much. And it'll look like she's not wearing anything. What if that's the vibe you're going for? Pop off.
Dedicated to Rondel Peak, stonemason. Never missed a day's work due to illness, barring his last.
Storm.
Here lies Alden Quiggs, fishmonger, survived by his 9 cats.
That's the kind of wording I want on my gravestone. No kids, pets, survived by pets.
In memory of Eggery Chops, toy maker and patron of mischievous children all over.
You might have seen her like that, but do you want the rest of the world seeing her like that? That's up to you. It's up to her. But it's a thought to consider. Because fair. I also find it ridiculous that we have like those scenes with whatever NPC you choose. It's like, everybody's heard us. We're not that quiet. We're like all sharing a camp. There's no way they don't know we're up to certain things in the dark. Except for like a few cases where like you leave. Like one of the first scenes with Shadowheart is you're on a cliff and you're drinking wine. And nothing really super sexual happens. Like you may kiss her. You should kiss her. Yes. But like, it's far away enough that it's fine.
Here lies
that
the
one.
captain.
A lot of them are not.
Of what we never knew.
No silence spell and you know you were loud. One would hope. Makes it more fun, I think. I think we get there that way. Like over here though. But we'll do this fight first. Maybe now I can do it stealth. I want to loot it. I also wish the hats were better. Like that old floppy hat. Wish it looked better on people. It's pretty dorky. It's a funny thought though. Alright, everybody else, take your shots. Very nice.
Hey, good looking.
Karlach hit the shot. And then
Out of sight, out of mind.
okay, so now everybody's in combat.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
A wizard? How does... Well, I guess they get no magic, right? But there are more combat-focused people from my limited information that I know about them. So would it be feasible to think that there are actual wizards? Like, from, like, if they were actually raised in their culture and, like, their setting? Like, I could see... like a little strain that when, like, departed, I could easily see like a mission. We're on a mission, eventually descendants And then eventually one of those studied magic. But like, at their core. Oh, you swapped Gale and Lae'zel. Because you did tell me you made Gale a barbarian. Well, I guess Lae'zel's not a barbarian. But like, melee with magic, you swapped them. Interesting. What kind of wizard did you make Lae'zel? Because the patch 8 one is like Blade Singer or something like that? I think. Yes,
First step is the hardest.
Heck yeah. Oh yeah, it's a surprise round. Even better. Can you kick? No. That makes sense.
Want to do it?
Don't be mad at me, I kicked a dog. An undead dog. It barked at. Did you hear that? That was pretty threatening.
My time.
I had to. An abjuration wizard. Supposed to be really hard to kill, and so far, so good. Call that a win. What's been like the coolest moment with her as a wizard so far? Or any of your coolest moments in honor mode.
No holding back.
Why am I at disadvantage? Oh, it's dark. Right, Will is a human. Well, it's gonna be too dark anywhere. I thought by moving closer to Shadowheart, since she has Lathander's light, that would help. It did not. Oh, I want to do a cold-based build. Maybe not in this game, because I don't see myself maybe doing magic here. But I'm joining a campaign, and I want to do magic, because I've not done it before. And I think I said I was going to do sorcerer. And I ideally would like to do like more ice magic. However, it may seem that we may be pivoting to Daggerheart instead of D&D, which is fine. I'm actually kind of excited, because I've seen Critical Role's playthroughs, like sessions using Daggerheart, or when they break down how to use it. And theoretically it makes sense, but I would still need a lot of guidance on creating a character and rolling and all of that. But it would be fun because a lot of us would be new to that, so we could all learn together. So I don't know how feasible it is to make a ice magic build there, but I'm gonna find out probably. That's exactly why I like ice magic though. It's a lot of like you get to control more of the people you're against, because fire does a lot of just like damage. You might get a burn in, but with cold you can maybe limit how their movement's going, or like you said, slipping and falling on top of like damage. Sure, it may not be as much damage typically, but there are ways to kind of circumvent that, and you just kind of control the battlefield a little bit more. Well, that's just my take on ice. Well, I missed. Why? Stop. Well, it is what it is, man. we get to kick the dog. Because it did that to Karlach. Can't kick anything now, and I don't know where the dog is. That dog's gonna bite her in the ass again. Statue has makes enemies vulnerable to ice, which damage with ice. Cool. Yeah, and that's advantage on dex save, makes sense. Yeah. Where'd you find that stuff? I mean, you just entered Act 2, so I'm assuming beforehand. And yeah, a lot of AoE spells. It makes sense because you're like trying to move out of the way. So you would, that would be like a dex save for sure. How quick can you move out of the way? If not, you're gonna be affected. Against the ghost and it did damage. And it's blinded. It still fucking did damage. And here's the dog. Oh, the dog didn't come. But there is a dog. Around here. Ish.
Battle favors the fearless. Fleet of foot.
Well, has light, right? There's the dog. That's the Karlach.
This is gonna feel good.
Yeah, this dog.
What's it gonna take?
I did it. Yes. Sorry, we had to murder the dog. It did damage. Get it in the Underdark in Act 1. You find... Oh, I know that staff! Yes, I always combine them and then I'm like, it looks really pretty. Now it goes into inventory. Because I don't, like, a lot of my party is just like... punch, kick, occasional spell. Except for Shadowheart. She can also punch, kick, and throw things. But she do more spell. Didn't you hear? Pocket's End is the new holy water. It's bad. You can bless anything, theoretically, right? So, like... Holy sand. I didn't want that. Oh, I picked it up. There's also, like, with the myconids that you find in the Underdark. Have you ever done a build where you basically... everybody's, like... Every dead thing, I guess, that you encounter, you can make on your side. Because you can, like, resummon them. I haven't done that yet, but it is something you are able to do. And a lot of times when you see, well, I've seen videos of, like, hack on how to get this, like, enemy on your side. And it, like, 9 out of 10 times it's you kill it and you summon it with mushrooms. 9 out of 10 times, that's what that is. I've been in here? I think. Well, not in this game.
Well,
Except
well,
Karlach
well.
The widow ones.
At least things have stayed interesting.
That's not the one I wanted. Well, it's the one I got. And we'll quick save. So let's do not do that again. People do actually bring gallons and like big bodies of water to priests get blessed. I personally have a little water bottle but that's because I was given it, and I'm like, how do you say no thank you to somebody gifting you holy water? You don't. You politely accept and it stays in the corner. But it's there. Because also, you can accept things and then get rid of them, but how do you dispose of holy water? Like, that seems like a no thing you should do. So it just exists in its little container, just there. Oathbreaker Paladin can permanently mind control and undead enemies as long as they are lower level than you. I did not know that. I'm an Oathbreaker Paladin for one of the playthroughs. I think, yeah. We haven't played that one in a while. It's also with other friends, but we haven't played that one in a little bit. I am a Githyanki Oathbreaker Paladin. Possibly, most likely, romantic Shadowheart. So it's a little enemies to lovers because she hates me because she's a little racist. But it's okay, I can fix her. I could pour it in a potted plant. The potted plant would also be happy with regular water is the thing. Now, if it was like a potted plant that was like dying or nothing I ever was attempting to do was fixing it, I would use a holy water on that. 100%. But better a plant than like giving it to a pet or like a human to drink. So points there. Points there for sure. Notice. A reminder, sisters, do not forget that patients passing through these hallowed halls must need to be stripped of such frivolous items as jewelry, timepieces, and extraneous, I can read, gold amounts. These burdens can be safely stored in the vault behind the hidden wall, that they not confuse matters between ourselves and Kethric's justiciars. We'd like to avoid misunderstandings, if possible. Alright, so for me, maybe are they all empty? These are all empty. Hey, if you ever wanted containers though, all the containers in the world right here.
What's that?
Wait a minute. What is that? Look it. These are all rusted weapons. Check right here before I go. There's nothing there. We're gonna go through the wall. Oh, that's a body. That's a charred corpse, specifically. It has a ring. Verzu's Ring of Trading. Deception +1. I'm gonna take it. I don't know if I'm gonna use it because I really like my ring. But that's why I have a -1 to my charisma. Worth though, I think. One of these has all the stuff in it. Maybe it's the big chest. Oh, there's 2 charred corpses. Not 1. 2. Strange tendril amulet. What does it have?
Sharp as ever.
Still have. Where has. Okay.
Wanna dance?
And then Karlach has Misty Step, right? Yeah. And then Shadowheart
whatever it takes.
has. Okay, yeah, we'll keep that because she do be liking ice.
Defender of the people.
I think we'll give this new one
All's
to
well
Will,
that ends.
because it seems
Not
warlocky.
as bad as it could have.
Will, you have new blink
The
to wear.
pride of the gate.
Okay.
Never a dull moment.
So I still have family that are very religious. So they'll have events at church, usually around like Easter, where they're like, here's palms for like Palm Sunday, and then that gets blessed, and like ashes for Ash Wednesday, and then every so often also holy water. So it's in a good meaning way. It's a good gesture on their part to be like, here, you're part of the circle I want to protect / I want good things to happen to. So here's a bottle of holy water for you to use. And I'm like, okay. I was raised religious as well, but I don't practice that anymore. But I'm too polite to say anything else. It's just chilling there, bothering nobody. Now, if there's ever a case where someone's like, does anybody have holy water? I'm like, I volunteer. Here's a bottle. Please use it. So, you know, it's there for that, maybe. Yeah, Ash Wednesday. I think, if my religious upbringing is proving useful, for a little trivia question, the ashes are actually made from the palms they use on Palm Sunday. So once they dry out and everything, they burn those, make that ash, and that's what's used for Ash Wednesday. So it's a little circle of lifey there. Little tidbit. If you ever get asked that on a trivia night, for whatever reason, religion's the category, and then religious holidays, you got one. I haven't been in forever. I'm not upset about it, but yeah, I remember the days everyone would be like, "Hey, did you go get your little forehead tattoo? No? All right, let's go." Several years up. Did like big food stuff. I know they would always be like, come outside or to the little plaza for food, but all the food they would normally have, I guess I'm spoiled, is just like food we would have at home. Like, I didn't need to go to church for it. Could go to church. I didn't need to. I was lucky in that way. I do miss like the fun events, quote unquote, where it would be like a little festival. So really I would just miss, it's like going to the state fair. It's just a little carnival. That's all I missed. It was not religious necessarily in nature. It was just carnival. Me too, buddy. I also am this emotion. Felt right there.
No traps, please.
Oh, that was great. Alright guys, y'all come here. Here, and I'll be back. Oh, y'all had cookouts? I'm also from the South. So I do cookouts, but I don't associate that with like the church. I could see why of going to church. Yeah, that would also be my favorite part of church. If we had full-on cookouts for church. Yeah. Very good. No, we would have... I grew up like in a Hispanic community, so we would have like that sort of food.
Strange. The dust.
But it was like something we could always do somewhere else.
Can't even catch my breath. I'll strike you down.
Missed a step out of here. I'm not going to do it. Don't, but I could do it.
Light on my feet. Got to concentrate. Small blood.
I should have this one. I should do that. Ooh, bread or cookies inside the church, chicken and mashed potatoes outside. And I have no idea why that reminded me of cornbread, but cornbread is so good, and I don't associate that with the church at all. Well, something about your words reminded me that I have not had cornbread in a hot minute, and that stuff's delicious. I should make some for Thanksgiving. I feel like that's a good setting for cornbread. I feel like I could also just straight up eat cornbread whenever. Especially if it's like slightly salty, but it's got like a little sweetness to it too. It's so good. Probably should have used her too. Or jumped up, but
Need to stay
I
focused.
used my bonus action. If I were a little closer, I probably could have gotten all of them. I won't do that. Did I have to be that close for Ray of Frost? I feel like no, but it happened.
My turn.
So it might as well go in. We'll rage. Well, should we? Yeah, we'll rage. Well, we have some. We have some to burn.
The hammer's gonna fall.
Disadvantaged, and yet hit both. Not light. I also have a lot of thunder stuff. You can smother creatures with this? This is from the amulet I just put on. Good old. Yeah, Eldritch Blast. I like saying it like that. It's fun. Oh man, banana pudding's a shit. I learned that in like elementary school. They'd sometimes serve that on the rare occasion. I'm like, oh my god. It's really easy to mess up though. Like, some people don't know how to make it. Which is valid. But I'm like, damn, I've had really good stuff and I just know it tastes better. Okay, what do you think about banana shakes or smoothies? Some people love them, some people hate them. Now that we're on the topic of bananas.
Going to focus.
And if you're having that, are you adding flavor to it, like chocolate, strawberry, or is it just banana?
I got this.
Take this guy away. Why does it make no? Okay, yeah. You've never had a smoothie? Well, friend, this is really easy to fix. You're gonna get a banana. You're gonna get milk. Those are the core ingredients. If you want to add sugar, you may. If you want to add ice to make it a little thicker, you may. If you want to have any more flavor in that, you may. But those two ingredients barely. Put them in the mixer. Click the smoothie button or have it on low for like a good 45 seconds. And you have yourself a smoothie. People like to put chocolate powder or like chocolate syrup in that. I don't. Any flavor. I like sometimes putting cinnamon in it, but that's because I'm a cinnamon whore. So I'll put cinnamon in like anything, if I can. Cinnamon tastes so good. But I love blueberry smoothies, and I have it's a mixed reaction from my friends. I have a friend who doesn't like bananas at all, and then I have friends who are like, that's not a real smoothie. You need more flavor. Because banana is pretty overpowering. Put anything else in there, you're still gonna taste the banana. But I'm there for the banana. So like, that's what I want. Come Decoration? Cinnamon? No such thing. It can't be real. That's fake news right there. Cinnamon is good all the time.
What should I do?
I once made cinnamon, cardamom, turmeric, and clove cookies. Like, I had all of that in there. It tasted so much like fall. That was delicious.
On the move. Gods, it's hot in here.
How'd I just kick this guy?
Battle favors the fearless.
Hey, good looking.
Oh.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Yes, disarm this. I'm good at this. There's a V8 with banana in it? I might drink V8. The only V8 I know is like tomato. Which, granted, I'd still drink. It's much easier to drink bad and sweet things for me. Because I don't have the biggest sweet tooth, that's why it's included in the bad list. Not that it's bad, it's just I can't have too much of it. So if it's in liquid form, much easier than if it was like a brownie. Or like a deluxe brownie. Like too much chocolate and sweet. For me. People love that. But V8 with banana, yeah, because banana would help all of that. Where is this one? Found it. Oh. So are there V8s that aren't like vegetables? Isn't V8 like 8 veggies? Is that not what V8 stands for? Am I making that up? Maybe it originated like that. And they're like, the kids do not like vegetables. We need to expand. We're gonna die. So now they've included fruits. That's all the poison. It's most of the poison? That's all the poison? Not all the poison. Most of it though.
Let's have a look.
Severed pelvis. Just vibing. Oh, yeah. No, 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 no. Click that.
Locked tight. There must be another way through.
I can't
We're not
use the
getting through
lever?
this way.
I'll be patient. Drop by. I'm gonna loot this on my own so as to not put my team in. And I think that was like a fight in here anyways. It's like 2 rooms. At least one big room. I think one of these just goes to a place I've already been, but I want to open it anyways. And then I forgot about the last one. But it exists. You know, given that situation, you're so right for focusing on just the V8. understand. A web door?
With a flick of the wrist.
I'm probably gonna look it up though later. Like, ooh, next one. Does V8 make fruit drinks? If so, who owns the corporation so that I'm okay ethics-wise to give them my money? And how expensive is it? I think that'd be a good way for me to like include more veggies. I do try to already include them in what I eat. Oh wow, that's a table. But it's sometimes hard. Mostly it's I get lazy sometimes and I don't want to make the vegetables. Are real easy, but I don't want to make them anyway. Maybe for foods that I don't eat too much, like peas. They're okay, but I don't make them too much.
There's a trap.
If there was a drink that had like peas in it, that'd probably work. Or like onions. Make onions taste better for me, and I would drink that shit. I like onions when they're cooked with stuff, but I don't like raw onions. But a lot of people do. Not one of those people. But if you mess that with other stuff, I might consume it. Oh, I just disarmed it. Oopsies. Ooh, 2 17s. Eversight ring. The wearer cannot be blinded. One of the relics of Deep Dwera's rebellious children. Paranoid by nature, Dwera had erected a vast array of biting, blasting, blinding traps and safeguards to keep her enemies from gaining her sanctum. Of course, this also meant her children were sealed in with her by those same deadly measures. Oh, mothers. Mother trauma. They love us, and yet sometimes that inflicts pain.
I'll take that.
I like the little sound the bottles make. It reminds me of a, like, I think I want to say it's like a Mickey Mouse computer game. You, like, press bottles. I think it might have been a Mickey Mouse computer game where he was a sorcerer. Or I guess a sorcerer's apprentice. But like, I think they had a video game and there was a bottle sound that kind of sounded like that. Maybe that's why it's scratching that part of my brain. And there was a blood bank log. Blood and bodily fluid log. Addendum the first. It is no longer necessary to log names. Race or creature type is sufficient. Addendum the second. You will use either the term donor or vessel when describing a source of extraction. Victim is an ugly and inaccurate word. Redacted, half-elf, farmer. Cause of death, extremity, amputation. Extracted blood. Notes cadaver dumped in canal. Redacted, human, unknown. Cause of death, live extraction. Extracted blood, lymph, and spinal fluid. Notes, refused toll payment. Cadaver cremated after extraction. Unknown, ogre. This just started like not filling in stuff. Cause of death, fatal wounds to skull and torso. Extracted blood. Notes, corpse confiscated by Balthazar. Huh. List continues. So bad things happened in this place.
Something over there.
Ooh, I don't remember the first time I had a red potato. But when I discovered sweet potatoes, my world was changed. Especially after I discovered sweet potato fries. Best form of fries right there, I think. Personal opinion. Like, non-sweet potato fries, good. Like, delicious. Sweet potato version of all of that, even more so. And, to top it all off, it's slightly better for you. Should we kind of avoid all starches? Yeah. but it's still pretty good. Oh, your mouth started watering. That's what happens to me when somebody mentions like K barbecue and like detail. Like, if I were an animal, I'm pretty sure I would be a carnivorous being. It just tastes so good. If I could eat that forever and not suffer any sort of side effects, I would want that to be in my diet. Just meat. But yeah, that's not good for you, like nutrition wise. Delicious, but not great nutrition wise. So I cannot live that life. Maybe I will be reincarnated as a being like tigers or a lot of like hunters IRL. That's what they eat. It's their diet. Maybe I'll get lucky. Have you ever had it with powdered sugar on top? Some people like that for the sweet potato fries. If I'm making sweet potato fries though, if I'm making them, I like the wedges because they're a bit thicker. But if I'm getting them, they taste best when they're what do you call like waffle fries. I think they taste best like that. You still have a little bit of substance, but it's a cool shape and it's not too thick. Oh, you think sweet potato fries are too sweet already? That's funny. I have like the lowest sweet tooth ever, and I don't consider those like sweet. Like to where it would be too sweet to consume. I don't normally put powdered sugar on it either, but every now and then. When I do, it reminds me of funnel cake. Funnel cake is one of the few things that I really like eating a lot. But I don't go overboard with toppings like a lot of people put whipped cream and syrups and like cherries, and I'm just like, powdered sugar, please, and that is it. Yeah, there has to be some sort of reason why salivating is ideal. Like, genetics in some way determined that that was going to help you in life somehow. You'll have to find out why. That's your side quest in life. Why do I salivate so much? Tissue and organ register. Unidentified gnome recovered a bladder and a left lung. Cause of death. Unknown necrosis. Notes. Gangrenous skin. Distal extremities missing. I don't know what distal means. I've read it and I've heard of it. I'm not gonna find out. Donor. Unidentified dwarf recovered left hand, both feet, brain. Left hemisphere. Cause of death. Abdominal hole of arcane origin. Notes. Run through by lightning. Brain's right hemisphere scorched. Why would only the right one be? Donor. Unidentified human. Recovered skeletal remains only. Cause of death. Cremation of arcane origin. Notes. Delivered in urn. The list goes on. The final entry includes an extensive note, inked in a flowing script. Ketherick promised the finest of specimens, yet Balthazar provides naught but dregs for my research. A spleen here, a finger there, an intact head if I'm lucky. That bloody necromancer has kept the finest cadavers for himself. I will talk to my nephew. Whether he listens is another matter. Oh, you think you have a vitamin deficiency? Your body does quite a few things on its own to kind of like make up for that. You could be getting like just enough. So unless you're like passing out or like really lightheaded a lot of the time, you're probably fine. At least right now, when you stop being in your prime, you may feel those symptoms and may have to take something. But for now, you don't have to worry about anything if you're not feeling anything, you know? It's okay. Like, it's nice to prepare for a long life by, like, getting what you need. But as long as you're enjoying life. Because person A could be, like, eating everything they want, and person B wouldn't be giving a fuck. And both of them can die the next day. for some unrelated reason. You just never know. Just enjoy life in whatever manner that means, as long as you're not like hurting anybody else. I feel like that's a good rule to follow. As long as you're not negatively impacting somebody else, you do what you want. Enjoying could be a stronger word, or we can get you to enjoying something. Just enjoy life. Live life. Be
Here
in
we
it.
go.
This is the surgeon's research notes. I discovered all too late that I was making things much harder on myself than necessary. There was no need for such complex chemical experimentation. No, foolish me. I ought to have turned to which has already been perfected by nature. Fortunately, my research led me to the carapace of the carrion crawler, which contains a paralytic agent so powerful, I must be quite cautious not to breathe it in during the refinement process, lest I fall asleep at my workbench. Did they do that? Did he fall asleep? We'll never know. Pull the lever, Crunk! It clunked something. Did it clunk this other lever? Yup, it clunked it. And I've been here, I think. Like, a little lower. This is where they just truck bodies, me think. If you enter through here, is there a way to, like, go down for the fight? I don't think so. Like, see stuff. I guess you could Misty Step. But yeah, I already did this fight. I came in through that way, and then I shot everybody from, like, right there. And then we had... I think this is where we had... This is the last fight I did before... This was the last fight I did before long resting last time. Then I had Will Misty Step, and then he was kind of, like, stuck there. Then we just went to camp, and it... Button. Probably to open the door, but I did that already. Last one. Lid. A dead Harper. With a key I probably could have used. Would it be? Olam's journal. Day 2 of darkness. I stood calm as Ketherick uttered his final curse and then withered. As my fellow Harpers dragged his putrid corpse from the battlefield, I allowed myself to feel relief, even solace. A wrong had been righted, an evil thwarted. Victory had come, but I had yet to know its true cost. Darkness shrouded the land like a vast cloak. It began as a chill, as if the claw of winter had gripped us. Within hours, every breath was a dagger piercing my throat. I hungered for air like a wolf hungers for meat. Yet, I could still get my fill thanks to my armor. Would that the men and women of Rythwin had been so well equipped. One by one they fell, only to rise as shadows of themselves, intent on extinguishing all light and life. The shadows hang less heavy in this place. It still takes some effort to fill my lungs, but better to expend effort than to unite with darkness. My trap should keep me safe, or at least safe enough. That was day 2. Day 5 of darkness. Shadow web ebbs and wanes. A torch flame is sometimes enough to burn them away, but no light can dispel the deepest of them. I called my familiar Corvin to my side, but he could scarcely take wing. Tomorrow I search, and not just for food and drink. I might find a scroll, or an artifact, or an arcane focus that I can ward off this curse. Perhaps I might even find another survivor. Day 18 of darkness. It's a particular loneliness in these shadows. Corvin shows great affection when I call him, even as he suffers. Those few minutes are at least some comfort for both of us. It is remarkably still in here, and even stiller out there. I have found a few scrolls and books near the House of Healing, as well as some scattered artifacts, but they hold nothing for me. The only answers call out from within the house itself, where I dare not enter. I hear the moans of the anguish, the shouts of the cruel. There are those who make their home in the shadows, but I am no less alone for them. Day 26 of darkness. I called on Corvin yet again, but I cannot bear his torment, nor can I bear my own. Gray has turned almost to black. Y'all spell gray like that with an E or with an A? I always spell it with an A, and seeing it as an E is a little weird each time. I think it just looks better with an A. But anyways, gray has turned almost to black, and the air might as well be molasses or tar. So hard as it is to choke down. All beings should walk free of fear, I was taught. Oh, if only I were granted such a fine fate. So where's his armor he was speaking of? These were his research notes on how to, like, remove the shadow curse. Vita Cava, unintended consequences, living armor. Living armor? Oh, it was the one downstairs. Okay, I fought it then. Okay, I got it. I got there. Understood. Copy that. 10-4. This was the lore to the armor I have already gotten. Divided time. The wearer gains arcane charge whenever they are hit by a melee attack. What does that mean? While threatened, effective entity has a +2. Okay. I'm not gonna ever use that. We don't use spells like that, but if I had a wizard or a sorcerer or something, probably worth. It's just like the coffin. Baldur. Smoldering like, oh, like aging, like rotting almost. Oh, you blew up the Zentrum hideout? I mean, that's really cool. I like doing it sometimes, because especially if you do a chain reaction of it. Now, if you blew it up and you can't go back in, that's important. Especially if you hadn't looted. But you got to keep a... Hopefully you got to keep a certain chest. Or did you give that to them and then blew it up? Because then that's a lose-lose. You gotta give yourself something to win.
Let's get going. Let's move.
Watch move. Oh, I saw a TikTok yesterday. Oh, what's her name? Where they had an accent. I forget the lady's name. She's in White Lotus. Jennifer Coolidge. You know how she talks. I saw a TikTok where they were like, this is Bohemian Rhapsody if Jennifer Coolidge sang it. And it was one of the funniest shits ever. We're not gonna go that way because that's the gift. We're gonna go around. But that was an entertaining TikTok. Those are the moments where I'm like, man, I love technology for times like this. Whoa! Hello? Mr. Grinch!
Something good here, I hope.
My brother always says it like that. We always watch The Grinch for Christmas. when it's around that time of the year, that is one of the things I adopt, just like saying a lot of it. I'm trying to control it right now because it's really fun to say. But I won't do it. I'm thinking it though. I need y'all to all know that I'm doing my best right now. Bella's parents are in here. I mean, what? What? One of these has this. There it is. There's the ring. It pairs with the other ring. I don't think I'll use it, but it's nice for like a playthrough you're doing with a friend. So there's True Love's Embrace and True Love's Caress, and one is like you protect some. You use one ring to do like a protect spell. I think it's Warding Bond, like what it says here, on the other person, and then but you take damage, but they take less. So it can be pretty useful, a little romantic. So a lot of people use this on the person that they're romancing in game. I will just send them to camp so that I make sure I don't get rid of these. If I can see through this, because sometimes my game controller does that. Does it again, we're just gonna leave it there. We're just gonna leave it there for now. But I am the protected in one of the playthroughs I'm doing with a friend that I also haven't played in a little bit. She wanted to use it. I'm like, alright. I'll let go of something. I forgot what ring I let go. But I wasn't set on the second ring yet, so I was like, this works out pretty okay. No, we don't need to go upstairs. Okay, cool. And then we'll talk to this lady. She might get mad at us. Because I want to steal stuff.
Here to see the doctor? Are we poorly?
Pootie Tang from Jennifer
Are we
Coolidge?
desperately poorly?
I'm not familiar with
Oh,
that.
not so well. But well enough to wait. Join the line, and you will be seen.
I don't have time to wait. I need to see the doctor right now.
Yes, but all must wait. The doctor's hands are full. Join the line. You will be seen.
Let's see. I've not done this. I will do a rogue one. I think I'll do performance. Mimic the symptoms of assassin's blood. A well-known poison. With my -1 to charisma, this is gonna go so well. It's okay if it doesn't. What the fuck? Okay, well that doesn't mean I get it. I need like a 3. I got a 3! Oh, the dice love telling stories, both here and in D&D. Anytime you have to roll dice, they have the best moments sometimes. Oh, does she not like owlbears? Like, did she think you were a legit owlbear and that's why she didn't like you? She thought you were attacking her? Look at my
Poor creature.
awesome
Oh, so
performance.
sad, so sick. The doctor will see you. The doctor will soothe. Down to the theater. Be swift. Be saved.
Cool, so you told me the location. This was gonna look cruel. But I need to do it. This is experience. She didn't suffer. It was quick. Patient's registry. Exhaustive log. This exhaustive log lists each and every patient to have sought healing in Rythwin along with their ailments. The minor injuries and common diseases of the early pages give way to critical wounds and deep lacerations, the repercussions of battle. Several unbound scrolls have been slid among the final pages, demanding that healers turn away wounded harpers and Selenites and reserve their tonics for wounded dark justiciars on the orders of the General Catherine Thorne. Okay, I'm glad you're on the same page. It had to be done. I just had to do it. I just had to do it. important stuff out there. Silver! Worth money. Do I have a sponge? No. Do I have? Yes. It's a really easy way to get clean. Before I knew that trick, I was throwing water on the ground. Which also works, but that is so much easier. For potions of sleep, I also think I had the same question when I looted this place. Can you throw that at like an enemy and then they have to save from that, or is it a consumable item only? I've not attempted it. It's a question that's come up and I'm like, oh, what a great idea, I should try that, and then I forget about it. Memorandum. To all Rythwin House of Healing medical personnel. From Malice Thorm, head surgeon. It has come to my attention that our so-called caregivers are wasting precious anesthetic resources on the elderly and mortally wounded. Nurse Lydwin informs me this practice eases the suffering of the feeble and guides them to Our Lady's final embrace. Never have I heard such abject nonsense. Anesthetic is a tool to relieve my ears of my subject's screams as I apply the blade, not a mercy to be freely dispersed to living corpses. So has saith Shar. Only in the infirm's suffering may we forget our own. The next to ignore this missive will feel my scalpel without sedative. I will simply have to endure the shrieks. It's a little dark. Alright, you have the same idea too. Well, if you remind me in a battle and I have them, I'll throw them. See what happens. I don't know if anything will happen, but it will be a data point. Where did I go back? So many surgery kits. I want the wine! Whatever, I guess. Why can I get a wooden shelf, but I can't get... Game logic is weird sometimes. Hello? I'm gonna loot first, but Arabella's parents are in that bed. Or in those beds, because there's two of them and they're in bed. Door? I don't think so. I think this door is just open. A shovel! Oh look, you can see them from the window. I don't think I opened it. I don't remember opening this door. I've been through here though. But I don't remember opening this door. I don't think I did that. Maybe. My memory's bad. But I don't think I did that. Get to Baldur's Gate. An old map in a druidic style of what appears to be hidden routes out of the Emerald Enclave. The destination is marked as Baldur's Gate, and a note is attached. Take only what you can carry. Go through the mountain pass. If anyone falls, leave them. Can't afford to be slowed down by excess baggage. Good luck. Healer's Ledger. Wraithwind House of Healing's inventory of various poultices, tonics, and potions. Supplies appear to have dwindled dramatically in its final days, and upon the book's front cover is scrawled a message in black ink. Justiciars only. No exceptions. Is this the loot I have to pick up, or is that a different loot? Well, the thingy didn't update, so I'm gonna guess it's different. Silver tray. I read that. Okay. Fuck the link. Yes, I think you have my friend's parents.
Don't call the doctor yet. I've got potions, sutures. I know I can do this. Oh, you're a patient. This is the children's ward. Triage is back that way.
That's Arabella's father. Or was Arabella's father.
I can hear Shadowheart say that and then choose to not address it. Let's do that. I see you have medical supplies on hand. Can you spare any?
I will sell you what I can once I've stabilized the patient.
You don't want my money? Fine. Why are you treating a dead body then? Let me burst your bubble.
Not dead, merely medicated to ease the pain.
We'll do sleight of hand. We're gonna poke it. See what happens.
I see movement. The patient's awake. Hello? Can you hear me?
Wow, I didn't know that I was deceiving like that. Well, I did it already. Now that that's sorted, might I purchase some supplies?
Not much left now, but you're welcome to look.
Another? You have all the poisons. I'll sell you stuff though. Yeah. Give me money. I didn't see. There. Worth.
Now, if you'll
Can I speak to you anymore?
I'll do better. And the
Alright, well, it has to be done, guys. Number 2! Probably could have pickpocketed her earlier. It is weird. She talks like you do in your dreams? I don't think I talk lit differently in my dream. I dream. Lately I've been dreaming. So lately I've been going to sleep late. I haven't had too much sleep. Maybe that's why I've known that I dream. Because I'm pretty sure most people dream every night. But the thing is you don't remember you do because you do like a full cycle of sleep. And sleep is a mystery within itself. So we don't really know exactly what happens. But stuff does. So I'm fairly confident we all dream. I feel like it's an important process of the sleep cycle. Why we remember sometimes and not others. Who's to say? I don't know. It's odd. Yeah. I don't know. Couldn't tell you. Ooh, when I have nightmares, usually it's because I'm sleeping in a particular position that I know of and try to avoid. It's like me putting my hands, like you clasp your hands, and then it's like on top of my stomach, like almost, you know, like when you picture a dead person and they pose them, like that. If I go to sleep like that, I'll have nightmares for whatever reason. But I try not to. How I discovered that? Maybe I just had enough nightmares and I woke up in that position that I made 2 and 2. But that's a bad thing. And then if I'm really, really warm at night, I tend to have nightmares. And I've had ones where it's akin to sleep paralysis. I never see a demon, but it's akin to it where I can't move and I can't speak. And I really dislike those. Or if I try to speak, like, it takes so much effort. So I don't know if my voice sounds any different, but I definitely feel like I'm being choked. Like it's such an effort to try to utter anything in those nightmares. Thankfully that hasn't happened in a little bit. Alright, should we pick them up? I've never tried picking them up. I have to. I have Arabella's parents in my pocket. Nobody say anything. I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything. Should I place them at her feet before I tell her? Or should I just tell her that I found her parents? Charged Temptation. Give that to Shadowheart. Did you ever use it? I don't know. What is it? There's so many beds on the ground. A lot of people died here. Potion invisibility. I'll take it. The ball. The other side. Book of Poetry. Book of handwritten poems. The ink almost completely faded, but for a few enduring words. I hold my breath for the sun to fall, for in the hot collapse of day I am brought to you. While Rythwin sleeps, the world entire is ours. The grass, our bed, the dew, our civil candles. The moons and stars, our private canopy, and you the brightest of them all. My light, my heart, my world. I would watch the stars with you to the end of time. But night forever arches into day, and the sleepy nothing of the sunlit hours will mutter on. So instead, I shall find eternity in a moment, and by the glance of moonbeams in your eyes will I be brought to the rest, as rest should be, enduring, still, longing for naught but itself. Man, I'm real bad at words, but if somebody wrote me poetry, that's a feat within itself. Like, at least a high five. Like, at least a, yeah, you did it, buddy. Like, be grateful for somebody putting that much effort into you. I would say the same thing goes for, like, well, really, if anybody makes anything for anybody. The receiver should be very grateful. Because that somebody put effort and thought into it. It's like more personal. By nature. A key! Are you looking at? Right here. And this is the walkway to where the temple is. I'll go around for fear of falling through that hole. I've done it before. Chest is It's locked. No, 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 don't do it, don't do it. No, don't do it. Okay, okay.
A couple turns.
I always
should
forget
do it.
that sometimes it's between floors. Sometimes I'm just not ready. Gold. I need to make sure I get rid of all the gold before I do the toll house fight. Because then I'll be one shot. Fly will be useful. Temple. For that one where you have to do, I think it's like the leap of faith one. That later. In a sec. Diagram. Oh look, it's a diagram of one of the brain guys that I always forget the name of, but that is totally them. Huh. And I think you've told me already before, but my memory is bad. Joke with it. I'm trying to remember.
Each vein with a tender.
I'm 100% trying to remember. I don't. I think now we go down. I want to put Devourers in there, but I know that's wrong. Keeps coming to mind. Alright, everybody on the elevator. Awesome. This is being real subtle, real quiet. Quick save that. Why is Shadowheart hurt? What did you do? Yeah, I mean, if I do this fight right, we have to. That's a big if, though. Bottom, I think it gives more aura. Intellect Devourer? Is that what it's called? Did I get there? Was my brain actually on track? Urgent. Request for supplies. To Chief Chirurgeon. Like surgeon, maybe? Harborside Hospital, Baldur's Gate. From Sister Anna Lidwin. Dark Cloak. Rythwin House of Healing. Urgent. Dear Sir or Madam, we have reached dire times in Rythwin. War has come. Do you not teach that it is our duty to mend all who break, comfort all who ail, without regard for the gods they worship or the champions they heed? Yet our surgeon, Malice Thorm, abides by his own creed, the will of Shar, he might say, and I dare not argue with him, or any Thorm. He allows supplies to dwindle, leaves some patients' injuries to fester, so he may study, and commands me to nurse only dark justiciars that seek treatment. I beg you, sir or madam, please deliver us aid, so I might close every tear and cleanse every wound, even those of harpers and Selenites. We will humbly accept all you can offer. Potions, herbs, sutures, even clerics. God forbid clerics, not of the science. Help us to heal. With gratitude, Anna Lidwin. Anna, this is still here. I don't think it got sent anywhere, man. sorry to say. Hello, I've come to see the autopsy.
The
Or something like that.
objective of the Scalpel Sisters is to soothe. For the scalpel indeed is an extension of Shah. See how the patient reacts when I but stroke the right nerve. Hear its comfort, hear the very melody of mercy. Pray, sister, show us the extent of your beneficence. Stop. Stay your hand, for it slaps where it should stroke. We can hardly hear the patient's sighs of solace. Perhaps it is our unexpected audience that makes you quiver. Come, step forward. You are no sister, but that matters none. Every student is welcome.
And if you did not know what being a follower of Shar meant, Act 2 beats that into you for sure. Anyways. It's too broke. In my experience, torture is usually more pain and less proselytizing or something.
Behold, sisters, the very face of ignorance.
Okay.
One who mistakes tenderness for torture. Go on, acquaint the face of ignorance with
did
the
I just
true
do fight?
object of our studies.
Absence.
Oh, okay.
Absence. No other word captures the heart of Shah so very perfectly. It is the scalpel-led journey that leads from pain to peace.
What the fuck is this loon talking about?
So true.
See? What is the light of eyes but the cancer that causes one to witness the laceration of being? If light is the symptom, then darkness is the cure. For in light there is presence, but in darkness there is absence.
In light is presence, in darkness, absence.
You are well on your way, but one white orb disfigures you still. Let us finish the cure.
Well, yeah, let's do a quick religion check. On nothing but vibes. The vibes provide very well.
You remember a Sharon maxim. Go forth and sow doubt, but do not compel it, for only the willing may know the lady's embrace.
Your subject is tainted. Shar's succor must only be granted to the willing.
Only the willing may know the lady's embrace. You know her teaching well.
Shadowheart taught me in
And
here
yet
too, I guess.
these sisters must exercise their gifts, for the art of absence lies in its execution. How to proceed? I wonder.
Bro, is Talk No Jutsu working? Practice. That's how I got good with the blade. They should spar each other. Oh, that was almost natural one. What advantage? Weird.
Yes, for are we not all in need of a cure? The scalpel does not discriminate. Let each and every one of you partake in its soothing journey. Absence, sisters, acquaint yourselves. It is a proud moment when one sees one's teachings so lovingly taken to heart. You are to be commended for their graduation, rewarded with the promised cure. Come, I will acquaint you with the lady's dark-fingered embrace.
One more hurdle for talk no jutsu. I would rather acquaint myself if you show me how. This is not gonna go well. We're so ready to fight. Yeah, it's not gonna. Much closer than I thought it was gonna be, though. It's okay. We took out all the sisters. Now it's just him versus us. I could roll again, but I'm not gonna.
Oh, but hush. Hold still. Let there be an end to your suffering.
Cool boss man. Oh, maybe I should have done it. It's like, I got it.
Here we go again.
So your hands are weapons, so I can't do that on you. Okay. Let me raise pockets in. Blinded.
Can't slow down.
What does lovely assistant do? Reanimates the corpse of one of his nurses. We can deal with one, probably. Oh, okay. Maybe if I knew he was gonna attack again, I wouldn't have done that. He's a bit beefy. Maybe I should have talked to him. Oh, well, it is what it is now. Do you have any weaknesses? Resistances don't do fire.
Come on, Karlach. Show him who you are.
Let's finish this. On the move.
We could do a turn on dead. That's a chance. Not on the undead, before I forget. Let's just do it nice then. We took her out. And then it was what
On
again?
the victor's path. Finding my way. Silent victor.
Just 9 damage with the mid-play? Well, it is what it is. I missed! Let's also do... Okay, cool. We run away again.
Another step forward.
And then an attack on Karlach. Not bad for a multi-attack, I would say. I don't think I can, like, lacerate an undead. Like, I don't think it's very useful to do so. Then we'll kick this they die like there, can't reanimate them, but don't quote me on that.
This is my time.
Let's just do an Eldritch Blast.
Hope your soul is in good hands.
I missed again. Well, I'm gonna throw sand again before I leave.
Need to find a way forward.
Well, that's not true. I lied there. Don't quote me on it. Man, if his little attacks had like an effect of some sorts, that would be pretty nasty. Like even just a poison, but a charm would be.
What's the plan?
Throw another ice. Still 12 though. Cannot risk her staying alive. Let's do an maybe I can paint it. I don't think I painted it, but
Alright then.
run away.
One day, I'll catch a break.
I'm just throwing sand in his eyes each time. Oh, we just did 2 attacks this time. No, he didn't revive anybody. JK, I lied. He seems to really like that sister in particular.
Eat it.
The 3rd time he's revived her. Kick his ass! Kick his ass!
Need to act fast.
Forever dauntless.
If we get lucky, this will finish him off. Nice. LOL, Will fell! Get a key? Oh, this is the blue. This subjugation amulet. Once per long rest, when scoring a critical hit on a humanoid, the wearer can paralyze the target for 2. I think my critical
been
hits
a
are
long
down
day.
by 1.
Better stop to rest soon.
So that might not be bad. Now the only thing is that it's on humanoid only. I may forego my amulet currently. Hopefully I don't regret it. If you see me die later, you should be like, hey, remember when you swapped out your weapon? I mean, not your weapon, your amulet? Yeah, that other one could have come in handy, huh? And I will be forced to be like, you're so right. An open heresy. You recognize Shar as a goddess of creation, or Selûne as a god of destruction, yet both are. Born in the primordial ebb and flow of time, they forged Abir Toril together in Chantea, mother of life, sprung into existence. Light and dark hung in perfect balance, embraced by Shar, enlightened by Selûne. Yet their creations were cold and distant, and Chantea prayed for warmth. This simple request divided the sisters, driving them to conflict. But it was Selûne that forced true flame into Abir Toril, sparking the sun. How could Shar not be harmed by such a betrayal? Forced to war against both the light of the sun and the light of the moon? As the goddesses tore each other asunder, they formed new gods and new conflicts, all for the sake of a little warmth. The lesson is this: to put selfish comforts over the fate of existence is folly. For those who understand, the Lady of Loss is always listening. I don't know how many scrolls in Protect Good and Evil I have. A lot. Right-Twin Necrology. This soot-stained scroll is a list of the dead, specifically casualties of battle. It is dated 986 DR, about a half millennium ago, and signed by Malice Thorm. I know how Ketheric Thorm is alive. Is that the same way all these other Thorms are? I don't know. This literally just popped into my head right now. Titus Craft, just this year. Decapitation. Loudon Ebon, just this year. Bloodlust. Unknown Selunite, Arcane Burns. Unknown Smash Skull. More and Mar, just this year. Split in two. Unknown Druid, Crushed Windpipe. From these names follow hundreds of others. A final index catalogs objects plucked from various corpses. Daggers, pins, and jewelry of all sorts.
Don't mind
I think
if I
that
do.
goes into the morgue where we were earlier.
What's in here?
I think we will. Scalpel. Scalpel. Grey's Anatomy, anybody? It's about time to do my rewatch of that. I don't know how many times I've gone through it. I usually drop off at a certain point, but it's so good up until then. It's actually still ongoing, but I would not recommend to watch that. Not now, anyway. Quality has gone downhill for sure. Alright, Larry. We don't all need to get on the one ladder. Also, we couldn't save that guy. That guy died. Oh no, Karlach. Give me the parasites. Wait, what, two? Can you not interact with this? Oh, you can talk to him? He's alive? Unlock the restraints? Follow him at all? Probably not. Walk quick for somebody who just was freed. Where are you going? And he disappeared. Okay, well, I really thought he was dead. So we saved one life. Does not seem like a very enjoyable life. He has no eyes. How he avoided a lot of things beyond me, but he's alive. So that's a good chunk on. I did get... Oh yes, we did find her parents, huh? That'll be the last thing we do because that'll be when we go to camp. We found a loot bearing Art's initials in the House of Healing. Maybe playing for him will bring him back to his senses. Perhaps.
Just a brief respite.
And then we'll go... Yeah. It'll be a long walk back, but I can't remember where the next, like, fast travel point is over here. So we're just gonna do a little walk. It's okay after we go and play or give the loot.
All this standing around is making me antsy. Got to have a plan first. Got to trust
Actually, yeah, let's buy
come
stuff.
up with one.
I don't.
I do.
See if there's anything you need. We don't know when the next blow might land.
For wares. I will buy all the potions. And I got a couple of weapons I 100% won't use, so it's good. These are just dagger +1. Probably okay to get rid of. It's not like a special variant of those. Yeah, I don't need all of it. Incense also. Let's go. Okay, I think that's it. Oh, and the pearls. Yeah. Okay.
Take care now.
Awesome, we got more money.
Still alive. He better.
I bet they're close.
Or I'm a dead man walking.
Watching.
Aren't we all?
Not as long as we can put up a fight with them.
Paulson, we found one of his stuffs.
So now what? We just wait. She'll come through.
He keeps saying Thaniel's name. He must know more. We need to rouse him.
I found a loot. It seems to have belonged to the Flaming Fist.
Good. Its music might help restore him. Show it to him.
I have to play it? Pull out the loot you found and play a little. Okay.
Daniel! He's still trapped there. He needs help.
Calm. Breathe. You've been trapped in the Shadowfell for a century. Take a moment to clear your mind.
A century? You're Halsin. Thaniel said to find you. You must help him, please.
I will, but I need to know where Thaniel is. If I venture into the Shadowfell blind, I will never find him.
I'm not sure I can put it into words. The landscape there shifts and changes.
Let's let Halson handle this. He knows more about it.
Lavender. Whenever I saw Thaniel, I always smelled lavender.
I can work with that. Rest now. Meet me by the lakeshore. I have what we need to proceed, but I'll need your help. Be ready. This may prove perilous.
Well, we're gonna go do that fight. I forgot that that's like immediately after this. Let's follow Halson as he hunkers over. What?
Celebrate when can. Karlach's dead. Not before. We're still alive, Bran. Out of your way. That's worth a
Yeah, he
cheer at the
walks.
very least. Have you ever known me to cheer?
I don't walk like that. I'm more agile. Probably doesn't walk like that. He's just like, he's very cartoony. Maybe it's because he's holding a torch. Lumbering. He's like lumbering. How the fuck did you do that? How did you do that? Alright, I'm going around. That's 100% my skill issue, but... Ah, we're out in the open! Okay, well then before we do that... Did I loot this? I so did. Good. I'm gonna put... No. Oh. More spells, right? Yeah. Where's the cursed one? Sleep, right? Yeah. We're still cursed. No, that's not the one I want though. There's like a cursed one. I forgot her parents are in mine. Oh, curse. Maybe I don't have one. I'll need this. Maybe I don't have one. Okay. Good enough. What's a creature with your tonight? So I thought it was this. So that's with touch, and I don't need touch. And then did I get Shadowheart stuff? One detect thoughts.
The pride of the gate.
What's the story?
Well, I guess I didn't. I
Had a
don't
lot on
know
my
how I
mind.
didn't come across that
And,
spell.
well, in it.
Or maybe it was like, I don't know. It is what it is. Yeah, where I got one, right? Got a few. Put it in here. Oh, we got another infernal iron. We should give damage while we're here. Alright, then I have nothing to prepare. Quick save. I'll just go talk to Halson then. Yes, we'll protect you.
You're here. Good. Now we can begin.
Would I just, like, leave you there?
Thaniel is trapped in the Shadowfell, but thanks to your efforts, I know where to look. Now I must go there, alone.
Hold on. Shouldn't I come with you? Why are you doing this on your own lonesome self?
No. This opportunity has been 100 years in the making. It has to be me. And only me. But I didn't bring you here to witness an old druid's grandstanding. You have a part to play in this, and I trust you will play it well. With the Oakfather's blessing, I can infiltrate the Shadowfell, but doing so will sap my strength. I'll need your help if I'm to return. I need you to stay here, keep the portal open until I return, and defend it at all costs.
Defend it? What do you mean?
The shadows won't be banished without a fight. Once I open the portal, they'll swarm like carrion birds and try to destroy it. You must not let that happen.
I know.
Let's begin. Whatever happens, do not attempt to enter the portal, and do not let anything interfere with it. It took me years of study, of seeking the Oak Father's favor, to find a way to part the veil. Pray that this works. Oak Father, hear me, aid me. Force open the jaws of darkness. Make passage for your vessel of light. It's ready. I'll return with Thaniel as soon as possible. Stay close to the portal. Buy me what time you can.
Like a shadow heart with her little position, posture there. No? I have a scroll somewhere for Wall of Fire. Right? This is what I wanted. Well, whatever. Do Wall of Fire first. Where the heck did I put Wall of Fire? Yeah, okay. I'll put it there. Wait, no. Cancel. Start here. Karlach's gonna go here.
Poor fucker.
And we can't kick these guys. Just checking. Probably should have raged. That was dumb. Yeah, that's immune. We can turn this around, I think. Dang, they hate Will. It's gonna hit Will. We can move Will.
This is my
So,
time.
like right here.
Let's end this.
There. That was a dope move.
Forever dauntless.
Then I'll maybe save them. But I would like to put that like where Karlach is. That wildfire's putting in work.
Halson better get back soon.
Now it might make it is
Knees high.
And we're gonna shoot birds. Well, we're gonna rage first. So she has some resistances against stuff. Looks like any hits on her. And then we're gonna shoot birds. I missed! Well.
No holding back.
And then I hope this works on these guys. There. Got a little bit more. It did something. Why would you fly through the fire, bird? I have to dash. Oh, that's not good. That's bad too. Oh, I didn't know they could. It's been a bit.
Some must have fallen to the ground.
This guy. Get all of them? Okay. That's a better use.
Still breathing, despite everything.
I think that's all I have.
What's this?
Karlach will hit the big tree here. Change this to I love that we made her
Bye-bye.
mobile. Like, she's just out and about doing stuff now. Everywhere. Then we'll move right here.
Jimmy on the go.
To be another sort of wall against all these
Can't give
guys.
up.
Worst case, Shadowheart also has turn undead, which will help a lot. Throw another item. Do a marionette.
The blade will not bend.
Well done and stuff. Okay. This would be so much worse without that wall of fire, though.
Sense housing. We just have to buy it a little more time.
Can't afford to let up.
I can probably take her. It's just the Wraith and those 3 over there. Can I blind you? Yeah, I can. Bird. On the other side. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. Can't kick that guy anyways. I'll stay right here.
Talk to me.
And then Shadowheart's done her badass move.
Heading there.
Battle favors the fearless.
Hungers of Hadar might have been better. That's still near me. Yeah, that's still near me. I'll just attack him then. Well, I tried. Oh, we can do it again. Try again. Just this rate now.
Let's cook with fire, baby.
I'm going to enjoy this.
There we go. We did it.
My faith will protect me.
I think.
On the victor's path.
Yes, we did it. Wow. Aura.
It's done. I have him. But something's wrong. Dreadfully wrong. No. It can't be.
Is he dead?
No. But some part of him is missing. He's hollow. I need to examine him back at the camp. Come see us when you can.
Okay.
You glimpse a young harper on the eve of battle against Thorn long ago.
Put him lumbering.
He and his comrades toast each other in last light.
I don't think any of the ravens will have anything. Makes sense, they are birds and have no pockets.
Desperate prayers to Seluna echoing from the past. They did not save him. You sense a fading echo of the person who once was, a dockhand. He did not ask for this. You can almost feel the heat from the forge. This one was once a blacksmith.
That's so sad. These were people with lives.
Thoughts of baby names.
Ah.
She did not wish for her firstborn to be named after her mother-in-law. Maldred. Ugh. A faded memory of a boy and girl sharing their first kiss.
Oh.
Your own heart almost flutters in tune with theirs.
doubt the dogs will have anything on them either. The scary dog. I'll need to split that. That's a lot of bodies right there. The task at hand. I need the Shadow Mastiff alive and intact. If that is not the case, the second half of your payment shall be forfeit upon your return to Baldur's Gate. I have generously paid a large amount of gold in advance, and have supplied all the necessaries you shall require to see this endeavor done correctly. They say you are unmatched as a poacher. For your sake, I hope that is no exaggeration. How do you capture a Shadow Mastiff? I mean, he has them with him. That's everything, and then we've been up here before the fight. Yeah. Oop, okay, and then yeah, that's where actually Will got his shield. So there's proof within itself. I could probably do some other stuff. But I kind of want to close up the quest. Yeah. Could explore a little and see if I can find fast travel. Probably. I don't. Unless I fuck up here. We'll do a short rest so that.
Freshened up and
stuff.
ready to fight.
But if I do this right, let's go this way. There's only should be one fight me. And if there's more than one, well dang it, there's more than one. That's where we found Arabella's parents. That's where Arabella was. She was really close to them. I think there's a fight here. 100%.
Better be cautious.
On top of all of that,
I can't afford to fail.
Don't be shy. Easy does it.
damn it. Well,
What now?
I was hoping to hide like after jumping, but it is what it is.
No hesitation.
It's a lot of damage for dropping a weapon too. Can't pick it up. Steal! Now you have no weapon.
Oh my word.
Yeah, we'll do the last range. A little unnecessary, but this is the last fight I'm doing, so Who doesn't like seeing a big Karlach, you know?
Down the hatch.
Under their noses.
On I go.
No holding back. 2 steps at a time.
What are these?
Let's get this over with.
Ooh, good job, me. I can't. Can I throw pockets at him? No, I guess I have to scream at him.
This'll be me! Alright, Karlach. It's go time.
From what? Oh, yeah, there's a person in front of me. Alright, this one should be.
Cry about it.
She said cry about it to a person who just died.
On the victor's path.
Sol Invictus!
Probably. Oh, okay. I'm like, I probably shouldn't have put Will there, but it worked out.
Breathe deep and move.
Heating up.
I don't know where the last one. This one is.
Soldier. Ready for this?
It's not in the Hunger Fedar, or it would be taking damage.
On my way.
No holding back. Coming through.
That's curious.
Perception
press ahead.
failed. My perception also seems to have failed.
Ready for another round?
Okay, see that one. See one in this time. Well. Oh! I wish it didn't do that. I walk here.
On I go.
This way. Yeah, my little Lathander.
Forever dauntless.
There you go. Black.
Was that a click I heard?
Oh.
There's something about these plaques.
I didn't mean to do that yet.
You feel a rush of outrage. This woman worshipped Shah to the end. So why does the Night Singer's curse not spare her?
That would make me upset.
An older man turns his head away in shame. His neighbors would not renounce Selûne. Now they hang in the town square. drain his tankard in an inn as he listens to a flaming fist play the lute. He's better than his uniform might suggest.
What's that? Town Crier's
Catch a
announcements.
glimpse of the lute playing flaming fist.
Oh, bring me up.
It's the catatonic man you encountered in Last Light Inn.
Oh, what? That's art. Let's see. Wraithwind Town Crier's notes are scribbled across the page. They are undated. Listen up. Fresh bread at the waning moon. Free with every order until supplies run out. News from the towers. Ignore all the talk of invading forces. This is a rumor. I repeat, there is no invading force. Leftover corpses? The House of Healing seeking bodies for study. Discretion guaranteed. Attention! Boy missing, age 9. If found, return to Freya Ten Toes at Toll House. Reward. I feel like I'm... Oh, saying something.
That's curious.
Won't do that. Flower fast travel. This is the mason. Yes. I want to go into the deposit. I want a fast travel point. Oh, nice. Great. Okay, cool. This is what we'll do next time. So now we'll just go to camp to go do Arthur's Arts. I don't know if I said Arthur's. I don't think his full name is Arthur. I think it's just Art Mulligan or something like that. Karlach. Something like that. Do that, and then we'll let Arabella know that her parents have perished. All at camp. Yeah. Yeah, okay. And then just a bunch of loot. Let's go to That's a house.
I'm neither dead nor undead, neither alive. Now.
Yes, there you are.
Thaniel is resting, but it's no easy slumber. I discovered what's wrong with him. The shadows rendered him in two when they bore him away to the Shadowfell. Half of his essence remained here, amidst the curse. What stayed behind would have been the strongest part of him. But after all these years left in the darkness, corruption must have taken hold.
How can it be undone? Oh, well, how do you know this? That might be a better question.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't wake up. But now I'm even more certain. By now we should have seen some small glimmer of Thaniel's power. A sign that the land is healing. New growth, flowers in bloom. But there has been nothing.
Can it be undone?
Perhaps. If we can find Thaniel's lost half and make him whole again. Only the missing half may not come willingly. The curse will have sunk its tendrils deep, twisting Thaniel's essence into something else.
I met a sort of shadow child before, a little boy named Oliver, around Daniel's age.
And you saw this boy yourself? That can't be a coincidence, but we need to be sure. And I truly mean we, if you wish. Every moment counts, and I've asked much of you already without being at your side.
All right, leave it to me.
This doesn't have to be your burden alone. Every moment counts, and I've asked much of you already without being at your side. If you want me, I'm yours. Against the curse, against the absolute. Anything. Just say the word.
Join
An
me.
unwieldy number. You must cut someone loose before I can join you.
You can trade places with Will.
Ready at your side.
Oh no, I have to level him up, don't
Whatever
I?
shall it be?
Oh! See, circle of the land. Going through the earth and creates atop it to cast powerful magic. Circle of the moon. Acid beasts and even primal elements. Circle of the spores. Viewing death, necrosis, fungal growth, and sporulation as just another part of life. Manipulate each spores to augment yourself and harm foes. This one's a new one. Circle of stars. Through your understanding of the stars that your druidic magic gains its potency. I think we'll do that for every character that we can do, like a new subclass. We should. Go with that. Paired spells. Tangle. Won't use good berry. Underwave. I do like ice. Speak animal. Spawn. Elements. Go speak with animals, that makes sense. Dust Devil. Lesser Restoration. What is this? Healing Spirit. Call for a nature spirit to soothe the wounded. Each creature can only be healed once per turn. Expires after healing 5 times. Approaching the nature spirit will trigger a heal on you. Oh, that could be pretty strategic, I think. Wither and Bloom. I do like that one. Spike growth. Bestial growth. Earthbind. Enhance ability. Heat metal can also be really good. Dark skin. Be great if you could see AC from here. Dust. Moonbeam. Summon Beast. I'll do heat metal. I've never really used it. Get a cantrip. Thunderclap. What is this guy? Frostbite. Dust. Water. Arrow severed. Bear. Block. Resistance. Mold earth. Magic stone. Infestation. Poison spray. Now let's do thunder. No. Can't go wrong with marble. And then we get another spell. I'll add this one back. I forgot what level we are. Might be 5. Paired spells. Walk on water. Freedom of the waves. Call forth the deluge seawater to flood everything within the 4-meter. Ooh. Sleet storm. Oh, that's cool. Tidal wave. Flamer. Venomous orbs. This is what water. Growth. Main depth. Daylight. Corrupting earth. Protection from energy. Call lightning. I might do call lightning. Keep this one. Okay, well we're not level 5. 7? 7? Level 7, right? We're not above this. Ego whip. Invade the target's mind and fill it with despair. Damn, okay. Freedom of movement. Light. Polymorph. Elemental bane. Stone shape. Garden of nature. Water. Wall of fire would have been dope. Ice storm. Dope. Level 8? What the fuck? Are we level 9? Forecaster. Polymorph is a good one to have. That's it? Thank goodness. Then you need like a weapon.
No one stopped me yet.
Let me find that stuff.
I am here.
Icy stuff. Do I have any more?
No time to rest.
Chest? bookshelves. I make like for ice. We already gave him boots, right? Oh my god, is it this guy? That might be. Goes down. I don't know if it goes down. I don't know if I like that. Who doesn't want me to do it? Okay, we'll do that next time.
Still alive.
I'll think on
So,
what to
that's
equip
progress.
before. So, at least to end the day, we will introduce Arabella to her parents. I've not done this. I'm gonna put her parents right next to her. Because it technically happened. Damn, this is hard. I found them.
Hey, where's Mum and Pops?
Right there. Right there. Your parents are dead. I found their corpses.
No. No. I don't believe you.
They're right there. I'm so sorry, Arabella. I am.
It isn't true. It isn't.
They're right there. I brought proof.
Get away from me.
Fair enough.
Go.
I will probably clean that up later. We'll leave it at that, I think. Because I want to do this one right now, but I want to make sure I fit him for
What
it.
now?
So we'll just do. We won't do a long rest because I think we can do that. I just have to outfit Halson, and then we'll do that, and then we'll do a long rest. I think that'll be the last thing we do before a long rest. And then we'll go tackle one of the other mini bosses. We did one today. That was the Thorm the Surgeon Thorm. Something M. He had an M in his name. I think that was his first name. We'll go progress today. I will be streaming on Wednesday, so that's when we'll tackle the next mini boss. And we'll probably do the Toll House first. And I think I should be okay. She does more damage if you have money, so I hope I remember to quick save before I do that fight, because if not, we'll have to backtrack a bit. That's okay. And then there's one more at like a brewery, and we read a note that said that, so that's not a spoiler. That one could be fun if I also pass checks. Like all of these, you can literally talk no jutsu through all of these encounters, which is pretty fun because you can actually kind of do that in actual D&D. Depends on how you want to approach certain encounters. So it's nice that they allowed that in here. Well, I think that's it for today. Those 3 hours flew by real quick. Wow. Like for real. I didn't realize how much the House of Healing had. Like I didn't. I always forget each time. I'm hoping that the other two mini bosses they don't take as long. I don't think they do. But again, I've forgotten things. And we've done decent progress already in Act 2. I would say we're maybe about a third of the way through. Especially after we do those mini bosses. And then it'll be the Sharon Temple and then Moonrise. And each of those have their own little layers of things. So, decent progress. I can't wait to get back to it on Wednesday. And then this Friday is still kind of up in the air. I have normally D&D. It doesn't. We have to wait on like a couple more people to confirm whether or not they can go. If I'm not, then we can stream some Baldur's Gate that day. That reminds me. Let's go ahead and do a save game here. There. Hard save. And with that, I wish y'all a very fantastic rest of your day. Or if you're ending the day, you did a good job today. Checked off another day. I will see each and every single one of you on Wednesday. Thank you so much for those who participated. And if you're in the future, hi, this is me from the past. This is Nox signing off. Until next time, remember to be kind to yourself and to others. Bye. And go stream Breach by 21 Pilots. You will be my favorite if you go do that. Go do that. You'll love yourself for it. I'll love you for it. Go stream Breach right now.